Well, the better person to ask is Kane because he had to fight it all day long, but did a great job with it. It's tough, man. I mean, the ball gets up in the sun. It's just hard to get. It just doesn't come out. And Lorenzo had 3 or 4 balls out there, I think, where everybody's holding their breath, but he, fought it off and made the plays.
Talked about it earlier today. Some tough games lately, losing by a hair. How nice does it feel to come out by a hair?
Well, to catch a break, we had situations throughout the game where, and they would have been 2-out hits, but we did have a nice 2-out rally with Drew's single and then Witt's double to take the lead there in the bottom of the 7th. But to finally catch a break and win a ball game, especially after we've been scuffling here a little bit, that was huge for us.
Kennedy, 25 pitches in the first, really settled down, grinded.
Really settled down, got his pitch count back manageable in the second and the third. And really the 2 pitches that he gave up home runs on were really, really good pitches. Curveball down and then a fastball to Napoli on the black up in the top of the zone. A couple of good pieces of hitting right there.
Back to that 7th, you had Moylan up. If one guy got on against Kennedy, would Moylan have come in there?
No, I'm not bringing in Moylan to face Odor.
Had come up with a guy on and 1 out or something like that.
Yes. I had Moylan set up for the 3 right-handed hitters.
It make it obviously a harder decision because Ian kind of breezed through those first 2 guys.
Well, it made it a harder decision because they had Gallo on the bench, who's got 21 home runs, left-handed, and I didn't figure that they would pinch hit Gallo for Napoli because they started him against a right-handed pitcher, but I wasn't sure if they would do it for LaCroix. So, that was my decision. Do I let him face Napoli in a situation with run on, and if they do pinch hit, then bring in Minor because we had Minor hot down there too. So it was just kind of a little bit of a cat and mouse game.
How big was that hit by Witt, though?
Well, it was huge at that point. You got nothing going on. Drew gets a hit with 2 outs, and then Witt comes up with the big double. And, a great send by Jervis there, reading the play, reading the bobble out there, and enabling us to, push that run across. At that point was the go-ahead run in the 7th.
And Ned, just reading Kane's body language when he's fighting balls in the sun, it seems like that's kind of drives him a little bit crazy. Can you get a sense for that too? How much he's kind of fighting it out there?
Come on, man. Everybody in the stadium gets a sense on how he's fighting it. I mean, it's like your heart's stopping. Come on, Lolo, find it. It's just tough. But I mean, it's up there, and you just can't find it. You know about where it is, and you're just hoping that it comes out of it. But it's not a fun thing.
It has to be one of the more helpless feelings in your game, is to be in that position.
It is, but it changes. It changes over the course of the summer. The way the sun sets, and right now Lolo's paying for it.
Bonnie did a nice job of fighting it too out there.
Yeah, Bonnie did a nice job. He didn't have really any that were in the sun like Lowe's were. That was the one that Kane hit down the right field line there that kind of just stayed in the sun. It kind of got in the sun for a second and then got out of it. But he did a nice job of not panicking and letting it get out.